Hi everybody, my name is Mirko, I am a developer of Just Online. I'm the programmer and my job is to create the game logic, the tools needed, and so on and so forth. Today I'll show you something different though. I'll be guiding you through the first video about the core mechanics of the game. Please bear in mind this is an alpha version of the game. Here we are. This is the top view of the game map. From here you can see the game locations, such as the King's Castle, the inn, hamlets and towns. This is the character creation screen. You can choose among many different backgrounds here. In the beginning, only the commoner is available, and you will be able to unlock the others by playing the game. However, for the purpose of this demo, we've unlocked some of them. What really distinguishes Just Online is our quest system. During the quests, you will face a huge amount of choices and situations. Those will vary based on your character's background, race, sex, equipment, reputation, alignment, and many other things that will affect the events in your character's adventures. All of these could be covered in future videos. For now, just bear in mind that you must be very careful when creating a character. In fact, your character sheet affects their story. For instance, each race unlocks its specific background. Or the attribute you choose to improve could be essential in succeeding in a quest. Some interactions require high scores in physique, mind, or charisma. Now I choose a race, a background, the attribute I want to improve, I enter the name and let's go! Here we are! This is the inn, the hub of the players, being them fearless heroes or ruthless villains. We stand in front of the quest board, on which the people of the kingdom pin their help requests, or whatever else they might need. By clicking here, you can buy weapons and equipment. Since I'm a warrior, I'll buy an armor and a nice sword. Obviously, you're going to find equipment for enchanters and for those who like using their charisma as well. I'll explain the other menus another time. For now, let's just pick a quest. There it is, this one about the bandits. Let's go! Alright, this is the quest screen. Every quest is set in one of the game locations. On the right, you can see your character. At the bottom, you can check his hit points. At the top, you can see the faction he belongs to, the damage you inflict, the gold you have, the bonus you get from magic trinkets, and this funny button hides and shows the helm, if you prefer a windswept hairstyle. To the left, by clicking this arrow, you can open the side panel. Here, you can check your attributes. You should always keep those scores in mind, in order to pick the right and less dangerous choices. Right below, you can check your reputation. The bottommost bar tells you the renown of your character. The topmost bar indicates whether the people know you either for your successes or failures. The morality bar shows whether you are good or evil. The honor bar shows whether you like to keep promises or the full play. These icons shows your reputation with the factions of the kingdom. The fieldless the bar, the more friends you have within that given faction. Just Online is a text-adventure game. The choices you make affect the story of your character. The quest is composed by a sequence of situations and interactions. For each situation your character faces, there will be 4 interactions at most. The interactions may vary based on the character you choose to play. Thus, by playing the same quest with different characters, the story is going to differ. Let the quest begin! Oh no, things are going badly. I could leave right now since I won't be paid. However, I decided to play a good and loyal warrior. I'll help those people out. Okay, let's do this. First off, women and children to safety. Very good, we also calm down some of the people. Okay, I still got some time. I'd better care for myself now. I'll take some men as my personal guard. I could use their help. Okay, time to face the bandits. Let's try to persuade them first. I'd rather not end up with a bloodshed. Oh no, I wasn't able to persuade the bandits chief. If only I were a more charismatic character, I could have probably persuaded him. Luckily, I have my personal cards. Okay, this is the fighting sequence. The situation now describes the health status of the enemy. Fights consist in a sequence of simultaneous turns. Thus, you both inflict and receive damages at the same time. Attack and run choices are always available, while others, like this one, as I've already explained, show up only in some circumstances. Okay, let's see what he's made of. I'll attack him. While the fight goes on, new interactions may become available. Now I'll use the help of my cards. Very good! United we stand! I'm faced with a dilemma now. What should I do? I think I've already taught him a lesson. That should do it. Let's just hand him to the authorities. It will serve you right, bandit. When you complete a quest, the recap panel shows up. Here you can read the outcome of the quest. You can also check the changes in your character's scores. I have succeeded, and my reputation in the eyes of the people of the kingdom has increased. Since I spared the bandit's life, I increased my morality score as well. Having handed him to the authorities, I'm also classified as law-abiding. The commoners are going to look favorably upon us. In fact, we decided not to abandon them at the beginning. There should be listed our reward as well, however we knew there was none for this quest. Let's head back to the inn now, shall we? Great! Our first adventure in Just Online has come to an end. Goodbye, and see you in the next one.